I'm so sorry. I was watching a video during the commercial and I cannot get it off.
Just turn your phone
Please
off.
help me. That's never happened before. Hello, all right. Can we get serious now? Because it is big news from the Oklahoma City Police Chief, Wade Gourley. He announced just a few days ago he is retiring.
Oh, Lisa Monahan spoke to him about that decision and apparently his recent run-in with some Porch pirates. Here's chat with the chief.
I'm glad you said that one.
It's my great pleasure to introduce to you the 50th Police Chief of Oklahoma City, Wade Gourley.
That was nearly 5 years ago, but Oklahoma City Police Chief Wade Gourley making a big announcement since last week's discussion. He will be retiring in the next few months. I'm Lisa Monahan here with Chief Gourley. We're so glad you're with us, Chief, and thank you for being with us. We had the opportunity to sit down with the Chief for a tell-all interview earlier this week. It's set to air tonight at 6. What do you hope the takeaway is for the community?
I think the biggest thing is, it's been a 35-year career, 5 years as chief. You look at that picture, my hair was a lot more browner there. It's just time, and I hope that's what people take away from it. It's my decision, it's just, you can only do this job so long. I mean, it's so intensive and so demanding, and I don't want to wait till I'm burned out to leave, and so I kind of hope that's what they take away from it. It's, just time to move on.
I appreciated the candid conversation we were able to have. Nothing was off limits, so you'll want to tune in for that at 6. But not only did he make a big announcement in the last week, the chief has really had an eventful week. You found yourself a victim of a crime. Can we take a look at that video now? And Chief, we want you to tell us what's happening here.
So I got a call Thursday afternoon. I was at work. My wife had known that we got a package delivery, and we've been doing this for years. I've never had a package stolen off my porch. And so we had somebody steal it, and they were real careful to conceal themselves when they were on the Ring doorbell on the patio. But as you can see, as they fled the scene, they got a good shot at them on some other cameras that I have around the house.
I would say that this porch pirate picked the wrong house to take a package from with your immaculate security system there. What insight did you gain being on the flip side of an investigation dealing with porch pirates?
So I had to take my own advice because initially, and I tell people all the time, if you don't report these, we don't know that they're going on. And also, too, they're not just stealing from you. They're stealing from a lot of other people. So what they got from us was really nothing. Some subscribe and save stuff we do through Amazon, just household goods. It was nothing. I think it was worth like $60. But in almost not reporting it, I thought, there's other people that are victims. I need to report this and use that great video to identify the suspects. And sure enough, with the great work of our analysts, the car was very distinctive. As you can see in there, it had a red front bumper, which made it very distinctive, easy to find using flock. And they were committing these crimes all over South Oklahoma City. Matter of fact, on Friday, they had another encounter in a neighborhood just west of mine, and they had been stealing from that location. Turns out, too, they had also assaulted someone who tried to stop them from stealing a package. So this was a pretty organized ring. There was a lot of theft that was involved, and I'm glad we were able to report it and able to catch them.
Obviously, you have a nice security system, like I mentioned. Any other advice for folks to avoid becoming a victim to this sort of activity?
I think the biggest thing is, like we do, we make sure if we're having any deliveries that we try to get those packages off the porch as quick as we can. And that's what we try to do in this instance. We just both happen to be away from the house at the time. But also, too, I've got a Ring doorbell on the patio besides the other cameras that are around the house. And that also caught the person coming up there. And those are very inexpensive. And there's other brands that are out there. I actually, too, I always look at the Nextdoor app. And there were people putting on the Nextdoor app these same suspects, and I was able to identify them looking at the Ring video that they were posting on Nextdoor as well. So I think that's the biggest thing is, and of course, watch out for your neighbors because, again, they didn't just steal from me. They were stealing from other houses in our neighborhood, too.
It always surprises me that they will steal from homes that have tons of security cameras. Okay, thanks for the insight this morning, Chief. The Chief will remain in the top spot during the nationwide search for his successor, which means there's still time to get your questions in. We'll be taking yours next week.